Hello students, in previous lecture we have seen the protocols for the noiseless channels and noisy channels also. The noiseless we have seen simplest protocol, stop and wait protocol. For the noisy channels we have seen stop and wait ARQ. So recall the diagrams and we got the tips for that. Then we'll start with the pipeline. What is a pipelining approach? In networking or in other areas, a task is often begun before the previous task has ended. Like we have discussed what we have seen in previous lecture and what we are going to see in this lecture or ongoing lecture. So like this, previous and before task. So this is known as pipeline. There is no pipelining in stop and wait ARQ because we need to wait for a frame to reach the destination and be acknowledged before the next frame can be sent. Pipelining improves the efficiency of the transmission if the number of bits in the transmission is large with respect to the bandwidth delay. How to calculate the delays we have seen by transmission time. Then how to calculate that bandwidth. So delays are there. So we have seen in switching. So recall that and try to write the definition of that delays. Then we have to see the next protocol, that is a go back and automatic repeat request. It is again for the noisy channel. So it is to improve the efficiency of transmission, filling the pipe, that is multiple frames must be in transition while waiting for an acknowledgement. We need to let more than one frame to be outstanding to keep the channel busy while the sender is waiting for acknowledgement. Then in this protocol, we can send several frames before receiving acknowledgement. We keep a copy of these frames until the acknowledgements arrive, thus need sequence number for that frame. So there should be a record for that frames, sequence number of the frames. Like for example, see, if M is 4, the only sequence numbers are 0 through 15 inclusive. However, we can repeat the sequence again. Note that in the go back in protocol, the sequence numbers are modulo 2 raised to m, where m is the size of the sequence number filled in the bits. So a simple diagram for the send window for go back and ARQ. This is only send window for sliding. So see in diagram, that is A and B. A is send window before sliding and B is send window after sliding. So send window, see the frame names as we have discussed up to 15, 0 to 15. See here, frames already acknowledged. This is a one group of frame, that is a frames already acknowledged, that is a 13, 14 and 15. So this is a group, another group, that is send window first outstanding frame, that is a first outstanding frame. F stands for the first outstanding frame, S is for the send window, and it will start from the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this frame sends but not acknowledged, outstanding, only these are in a queue. Then again N is there, that is the next frame to send, and S is for the send window. So what are that? 7 to 14. So these frames that can be sent but not received from the upper leaf. And this is another group, that is frames that cannot be sent. So that is 0, 1 and 15. So see, this group is combined, that is send window, first outstanding frame and next to be send, that is a send window size and S is for send window is equal to 2 raised to m minus 1. So you have to note down this formula. Then see, this is B diagram, send window after slide, that is this is a one group, 3, 4, 5, 6, that is SF, what is first outstanding frame, that is a send, and that is next frame to send, that is S. So these are these frames sent but not acknowledged, and these frames that can be sent but not received from the upper layer, and these frames, that is the frames already acknowledged. So here the send window is an abstract concept defining an imaginary box of size 2 raised to n minus 1 with 3 variables. What are the variables? SF, SN and S size. SF defines the sequence number of the first oldest outstanding frame, that is like first come first served. SN holds the sequence number that will be assigned to the next frame to be sent, and size defines the size of the window which is fixed in our protocol. The send window can slide one or more slots when a valid acknowledgement arrives. So this is a receive end. Previously we have seen the send window. This is receive window for go back and ARQ. So see here, again there are different groups for the frames. Frames already received and acknowledged, that is a 2, 1, 0, 15, 14, 15, 13. RN, N stands for receive window, next frame expected. So this is a 3. And this is another group, that is frames that cannot be received until the window slides. This is receive window and window after sliding, that is a next frame expected is 3, and here next frame expected is a 4. So again these are the frames 0 to 50. The receive window is an abstract concept defining an imaginary box of size 1 with one single variable Rn. The window slides when a correct frame has arrived. Sliding occurs one slot at a time. So recall the design diagrams of our stop and wait protocol, simplest protocol. Likewise, this is a design of go back ARQ. So see, blocks are there for the sender and receiver. These are the same. Layers are same. Physical, data link layer, network layer. Again, sequence number for the data frames, acknowledgement frames, and these are the frames. Here again see frames are in a queue and acknowledgement is also in a queue. So see, this is the information about the frame, that is the first frame to send, first outstanding frame and next outstanding frame. So this is a red color and this is a one color box. See here, next to receive, that is a RN. And what are the events created for that? See, for the sender we have to write program here, algorithm for sender side. 2 events are created, that is notification from the physical layer and request from the network layer. Timeout, again timer is there. Repeat forever, algorithm for receiver side, notification from the physical. So how to differentiate between this go back and ARQ and stop and wait ARQ? So see, there is a similarity between go back and ARQ and stop and wait. So what is that? The stop and wait ARQ protocol is actually a go back and ARQ in which there are only 2 sequence numbers and the send window size is 1. In other words, m is equal to 1, 2 raised to m minus 1 is equal to 1, and in go back and ARQ we said that the addition is modulo 2 minus modulo 2 raised to m. Okay. So in stop and wait ARQ it is 2, which is the same as 2 raised to m when m is equal to 1. So students, you recall the diagrams, try to draw the diagrams, try to learn that concepts of the diagrams, try to write in your own words description of that, remember the formulas related to that, like what are the parameters we have to use for the programming. For this we have to see. Then again you type in Google, that is data link control MCQ, and learn the MCQs for this data link control, that is data link control MCQs, and you will get the all MCQs related to that with answers. So like take an assignment for the 4th unit, that is, solve these MCQs or try to write down in your notebooks these MCQs with the answers. Thank you for watching the video.